The movie I'm reviewing today is one I've waited a very long time to see. Not a really long time. It came out in March. It was a super limited release. I think it was released in just over 2,000 theaters. I think 2,003 theaters to be exact. It did really poorly. It made exactly $6,923,000, and its budget was $16 million, $19 million, and that's really unfortunate because I think this movie was so awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. It was very seldomly boring. It was real good. If you haven't heard of this movie, it stars Topher, who you all probably know from that '70s show, and Farris from Scary Movie and House Bunny and a few other things. Teresa, who was in I Am Number 4, which was a pretty recent movie. She was in The Grad 2, and now she's in this. She looks identical to Kristen Stewart, just with blonde hair. And Dan Fogler, whatever his name is, from, I think he's in Fanboys. He's the fat guy with the really curly hair. I guess that's not the best way to be described as, the fat guy with curly hair, but that's essentially it. If you've been a subscriber of this channel for a long time, or if you just know how I am with movies, I love movies that take place within one night or within 24 hours. Movies like Dazed and Confused, which we have for the 70s, we have American Graffiti for the 60s, we have Remember the Days for the 90s, and now we have Take Me Home Tonight with the 80s. Now, Take Me Home Tonight, the song is in the trailer. It's a song by, I don't remember who. It's an 80s song. Eddie Money is the name. But the song isn't in the movie at all, but that's what the name of the movie is based off of, is that 80s song. Topher Grace, when he graduated high school, he went to MIT, did amazing, got great marks, graduated, but was scared to choose a career. So he works at a video store, works at Suncoast Video, and his high school crush, Teresa, plays Tori, and she's back, and he sees her, and that's kind of what the movie revolves around. Is Topher Grace kind of impressing her. He tries to bump into her, pretends to be a customer at the video store instead of actually working there. Says he works at a banking law firm, or a banking firm, something like that. And so then they go to a party at the night, and it's all takes place within probably, I'd say maybe 12 hours, because they meet during the day and then they go to the party at night, and then it ends in the morning, which is like what all three of these movies are. They kind of start very early on, kind of mid-afternoon, early evening, and then they end the next day, like 6 a.m. And that's, I don't know why. I don't know what it is about these movies, but I absolutely love them. Just the feel of them is so awesome. And this movie, we finally have one for the 80s. Maybe there's another movie like this, but I think this movie is perfect for this. The music in it is just amazing. Everyone in the movie looks 80s, except for Topher Grace. For some reason, there's something about him that just doesn't look 80s. He just has normal hair, so maybe that's why. But not everyone had that Seagull's haircut, so I don't know. Maybe there's just something about that he doesn't look 80s at all. And that's really one of my only complaints about the entire movie. Another thing I noticed was it's almost as if they tried swearing as much as possible because they thought it would make the movie cooler, which it really didn't. It was just kind of odd. Like, I'm not opposed to swearing at all. I swear quite often, actually, but I just thought there was a lot of unnecessary swearing, and it's almost like they tried too hard to put a lot of swearing in, so I don't know what the deal with that was. Yes, this movie is so good. I feel like I'm missing saying so much here, but it is an amazing movie. It's right up there, almost right up there with these two. I definitely like it better than this one, and I should have put annotations up at some point for my reviews of these, because I did do all of these within like 1 month, because these are just my favorite kind of movies. They're coming-of-age films, all take place in one night, one day, within 24 hours. These all have to do with high school kids, and this one is more of like early 20s. It's people who have kind of just finished college and university and stuff like that. But it's a great movie. Definitely check it out, because this movie did so poorly in theaters. I really wish this had a more widespread release, because I would have loved to have gone and see it in theaters. It's a very good movie. I can't believe I finally got to see it. It comes out on DVD and Blu-ray July something, I think July 19th, so even like a month from today for me, because I'm recording this on Sunday. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get this on Blu-ray. I very much suggest that you do as well. You can already pre-order it and whatnot. I'm going to probably do that. I'm very excited for this movie. I'm going to watch it probably again when I get it. And that's about it. I feel like I'm missing so much because I thought of so many things to say about this movie, but there's nothing really boring about it. There's never really a boring part. One thing I was going to say is it's somewhat predictable. It's the comedy movie with romantic factor thrown in. It's a little bit predictable. But really, that's all. you don't really need a whole lot from a movie now these days because it's all been done. So as long as you have a few different things here and there, it's good. Now, this movie, unlike all of these ones, this movie has a decent amount of nudity, a lot of swearing. It should probably be rated R, but I don't think it is. It probably should be, but I don't think it is. Like this one, American Graffiti, I don't even see a rating on it. It's PG. Dazed and Confused is 14A, and this one is rated R. Yeah, absolutely check it out. I wish I had this on Blu-ray now, but I just had to review it. I watched it this weekend. I was so excited to finally be able to watch it, because the second I saw a preview for this, I knew I had to watch it. Topher Grace he doesn't get enough leading roles, unfortunately, and he's just not in enough movies. It sucked that he wasn't in the last season of that 70 show because he had that Spider-Man 3 movie to do, which was kind of shitty, but I'm sure the money was better anyway, so I probably would have done the same thing. But hopefully we see Topher Grace in some more movies coming up, and hopefully you check this movie out because it is awesome. So, watch it, and I'll see you next week.